I'm Loz James and this is the Content Champion Podcast, the content marketing and SEO show where you can learn actionable techniques from real-world examples. Hi guys, welcome to episode 70 of the Content Champion Podcast. This is the first in the SEO Essentials series where we're looking at key SEO tasks to help get your site in order before spending any more time or money on long-term SEO that won't necessarily work if you haven't put these foundational aspects of your site in place. So this could also really be called the Content Champion Housekeeping Podcast, because I haven't done one of these shows for quite some time. We've been busy working on a new e-commerce site with my business partner and a lot of client work at the moment. And really, I've got a couple of things to clear up as a way of introducing the next sort of episodes of the show that will come after this. So firstly, I just want to talk about what a great pleasure it was for me personally to interview Yaro Starak on the last episode of the podcast. That for me really marked a sea change, if you like, a perfect place to draw a line under the existing interview series that I'd done. I'd done nearly 70 of those, and getting Yaro on the show was such a highlight. It seemed a good point for me to really segue over into different styles of show that would help our target audience more and our listeners more. So I will be going back to doing some of those interviews with top SEOs and content marketers in future. But for the time being, what we're going to focus on for our core audience of independent online business owners and retailers, e-commerce store owners, is really those key SEO tasks that can really help you to get your house in order, as I say, before you go and employ a company like Content Champion to help with your SEO and content marketing, or any other agency, or do your content marketing and SEO in-house. Because what we've seen is the same things come up over and over again, the same issues and problems with our clients and also with our own e-commerce store, that if you don't address, you're really on a hiding to nothing when you then roll out your content creation, on-page optimization and link building in future. And what we want to avoid with this is a situation you get in where you're basically, and this happens with a lot of clients that come to us, you're in the situation where you're building crap backlinks to a crap website and it doesn't make any difference, or you're building crap backlinks to a great website, or great backlinks to a completely crap website. So there's many derivations of that can really hold you back. So what we want to focus on is those foundational issues so you can get that all right first and you aren't really wasting your time and money. Because we have seen people who are spending thousands of pounds on backlinking services that are of really low quality and their site's not really in the technical state it needs to be to thrive, even if those links were great anyway. So you get people just chucking backlinks at a site that isn't going to rank in a month of Sundays and then wondering why it doesn't work. So we want to address some of those issues because they're very pertinent, they're very important. We're all about giving value here at Content Champion in terms of the services we provide and in terms of the content we provide on this blog. And I think that's a great way forward. Secondly, I want to talk about the ACE project, our Authority Content Experiment project, where we built a yoga Amazon niche site. The site has been built, it's got 20 great pieces of content on it, and then we stalled, really. We stalled because Amazon changed the affiliate payouts for our particular niche, and it then made me second guess myself as to whether I thought that could be a profitable endeavor and a useful tool to highlight how to build out an authority site. And secondly, we started an e-commerce store. So me and my business partner, who I've been working with for a couple of years on services for clients, we've been kicking around the idea of starting a site together. And really what happened was we started an e-commerce store that started to take up more of my time than the ACE project. So I'm going to shelve the ACE project. There are 2 podcasts about niche research, which are still very valuable. But for the time being, what we're going to do is we're going to reference in our podcast together. I'm going to be chatting with Tom Peary, who's our head of SEO here at Content Champion. And we're going to be chatting about real life client examples of SEO and content marketing problems and how we've overcome them based on, real life examples. And we're also going to be looking at examples from our own e-commerce store where necessary. Because the truth of the matter is that in its first full 2 months online, our e-commerce store has grossed over £10,000. So that's about $14,000 with a net margin approaching 30%. So that's looking like it's going to be a very seriously successful business, and it's growing daily, and we're optimizing everything related to the site, to the off-page link building, to optimizing the conversions through the shopping cart and everything. And I've learned a lot in doing that myself. We've always done it for clients over the years, but having a successful site like that turning into what's looking like a very profitable business opportunity for us is something that we think our audience can learn from as well. So we're going to be chatting about those different aspects of foundational SEO and content marketing that you need to get in order first before hiring a service like us or before doing your in-house SEO as part of the upcoming content marketing podcast shows. You're listening to the Content Champion podcast, available at contentchampion.com and on iTunes. I would add, if you're disappointed about the ACE project coming to an end, because I know lots of people were listening to that, there are many, many great resources out there that quite frankly do this far better than we ever could in terms of building your own authority site. I'll name a few here. Just go to Authority Hacker and take their course and join their membership. That's everything you need to know about building an authoritative affiliate-based site. Go and look at Doug Cunnington's training and everything on his website. Fantastic resources there for building niche authority sites. And then also, if you don't have the time to build it yourself, to build an authority site yourself, but you're still interested in getting on board, maybe you've got the funds to do it, then you can do what I did. There are several services out there, including John Gillam's service, which I'll put a link for below this, and also the Human Proof Design service from Don Wells. I've interviewed all these people on the show, so I'll put links to their podcasts below this and also links to their resources where you can get fantastic things like aged niche sites that you can buy, or you can buy pre-made niche sites straight out the box on new domains. You can buy all sorts of content services with fantastically well optimized content that ranks well in the search engines, etc., etc. So there's loads of things you can do with those resources. So I'll link to those underneath. But as I say, what we're going to do is focus on those aspects of SEO and content marketing that most people get wrong, so that we can help you to get your house in order to put your future SEO and content marketing on a good footing. So we're going to be doing 10 to 15 minute shows where me and Tom just chat about each specific problem, some of the tools and solutions for overcoming it, and anything that arises out of that we really think will help you get a handle on that. And we'll be posting resources and links to various tools and resources with each podcast on the blog. So we're going to be looking at technical SEO. We're going to be looking at on-page optimization, content optimization, and backlink building, and really the whole holistic SEO process. And really the point we're trying to get across here is that, look, there's no point spending a ton of money or a ton of time on SEO that is just systemically never going to work, because you don't have all your ducks in a row with your technical SEO, your on-page optimization, your content optimization based on keyword research, and then everything that ties into cleaning up your backlink profile, and also then building high quality backlinks. There is absolutely no point in building a load of high cost backlinks that you're unsure whether they're any good or not to a site that is technically unsound. So you're better off focusing on getting all that on-page stuff totally in line first. All of your meta tags, your on-page optimization, your menus, your hierarchy, your pagination, your duplicate content issues, all of these things, your optimized content and everything else that flows out of that, your CTAs, your contact forms, all of that stuff. We have instances of client contact forms not working and people not checking them properly, and email list sign-up forms that don't work, and all these issues that you really should be going through before you spend a load of money on SEO, because SEO isn't going to help you and content marketing isn't going to help you unless those things are in place first. So as I say, we're going to do sort of 10 to 15 minute short shows regularly, go through one of these technical or on-page aspects of SEO and content marketing at a time, so you can get some real in-depth value from that. So anyway, that's what I got for you this time. Just a brief housekeeping podcast to let you know where we are with the show and to just introduce the segue into our new interview series, the SEO Essentials series. So I hope you're looking forward to that. It's going to be some great content to come. And as always, thanks for listening. You've been listening to the Content Champion podcast. Actionable SEO and content marketing techniques based on real-world examples. Until next time, thanks for being here.